Sorrow! Hello. Oh. Like, why am I getting feedback? I forgot my speakers were still turned up. Speakers were still turned up. Hello. So fucking tired. For real, for real. Wow. I'm a little tired too, but I know you got up a lot earlier than me. Good to see you. Even if you are tired. Open today? Yeah, I mean, you're up at like 3 a.m., aren't you? 3 a.m. my time. Do. You may notice we are listening to the Suno background music because we're live over on YouTube as well, so no copyrighted music today. No copyrighted music. Couple beers deep, gonna have pancakes for dinner. Let's fucking go! We are playing this game, 1001 Nights. I was talking about it in Discord today. Got reached out to yesterday. Also, hello. I'm Aka, aka Kafoxit, Sprite Shapeshifter, VTuber something or other, Oyaji Club, Generation 1. Little gremlin guy. I'm here. Life be lifing. I was wondering why it sounded like the music kept cutting out, and I just realized it's because I'm monitoring. And the Suno background music has ducking, so I can actually hear how much the music ducks behind my voice. Is it distracting or is it good? I feel like it's good. It helps me be heard, so I'm not having to fight the music as much. But then when I'm not talking, you know, the music comes back a little bit. But I also wonder if it's distracting having the music duck in and out like that constantly. Maybe it's just extra noticeable to my ears. Anyway, we're playing this game 1001 Nights free demo now if you guys want to try it. In this game, we play as a why can't I think of her name? But Shawers. Let me just go to the actual page. Sharzad. Man, words are hard. So, my understanding is that if this plays out like the 1001 Arabian Nights, the stories, then we need to tell him stories to avoid being killed. Because if I remember correctly, the way that it goes is this king marries a woman. And then they consummate the marriage, and then he has the woman killed, and then he gets a new woman. So when he marries this woman, the whole thing is that she, rather than like consummating the marriage, she tells him a story that's so good and leaves him like hanging, and like he has to know what happens next. He tells her one story. She tells him one story per night. Like she's telling him this story, and then eventually he goes to sleep or whatever. And so on the next night, they're supposed to consummate the marriage, but she starts telling a different story. So you know, it's just like a whole bunch of stories. I've read a collection, a book about this. The syrup is expired though. Should be fine, right? Right? Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, what's expired syrup? It's just sugar. So I've read one that had like, obviously it didn't have all the stories because a lot of the stories are just like, there's probably not actually 1001. Maybe there are 1001 stories, but typically the collection has like a good like 20 to 30 of like the more well-known ones, like Sinbad, I believe. I believe the story of Aladdin is based off of one of them. Yeah. Alibaba. That's what it is, Alibaba. Yeah, I read it. I own a book. It's on my shelf still, actually. That's a collection of a bunch of them. It's a fun little read. It's fun the way that it's presented. So yeah, did I not download it? I did download it. Why was the store page telling me to download it? Consummate. Yeah. I could be wrong there. Maybe it's not consummate the marriage. Maybe maybe it's platonic. I don't know. I feel like there's probably a PG version and a less PG version, if I had to guess, right? So the idea is that we will type things to this king, and he is AI powered. So we will be talking to an AI, basically, trying not to die. Make Aka tweet. What am I going to tweet? I should probably tweet that I'm going live with this game, especially since this is like pseudo-sponsored. It is a sponsorship, right? They emailed me. They just don't have a monetary value for the sponsorship. But it is sponsored. They do want me to play this. But it's not a paid sponsorship. They're just going to do some art. They're going to have their artists do a portrait of my little guy. Hanakyo. Maybe you guys know Hanakyo, the eyeball licker. I saw that Hanakyo had played this and reached out to her to ask her opinion, and she gave the thumbs up. She said that these are good people. They're nice to work with. You know of her? Yeah. She's done stuff with Vivi a lot in the past. She's kind of on a tear lately, I feel, as far as small VTubers go. I feel like Hanakyo, Vivi-chan, like these are like the epitome small VTubers in my mind, right? VTubers that can, like, Nyara is another example. Eri is getting close to being a small VTuber. In my eyes, a small VTuber is anyone who can get like 60 to 100 viewers. I think is small. I don't mean that in a derogatory term. There's a lot of us, like me included, who look up to those small VTubers. People who average like 60, 70 viewers per stream. I'm like, oh, perfect. You guys are perfect. Especially because some of them will follow me back and like they'll actually talk to me. Like maybe that's self-centered, but they'll actually talk to me, so I feel like they're not like impossible to reach and stuff. Oh, my PC has an update. That's great. Let's just like leave it. Let's get the music from this going. Yeah, I love VTubers of that size. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. Okay, it's really quiet, but here we go. Crank that motherfucker up. Imagine a VTuber talking to you. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out and ask Hanakyo. We follow each other, but we haven't interacted much or anything. But yeah, she did reply and gave a thumbs up on them, said that they were a joy to work with. She said that they were very nice and a pleasure to work with, and everything's on the up and up as far as the use of AI. You know, obviously I hear that AI was used, and I have to wonder to what extent. They have an AI content disclosure right here for people who are concerned, obviously. The fact that they even have this, I think, is wonderful. The fact that they include a disclosure, I think is wonderful. If you're going to use AI, it's very nice to like assure people. First of all, traditional game assets, character art, 3D models, text, etc. are handcrafted by human artists. We do not use AI to pre-generate any of these assets. But our gameplay is special. It is only possible through real-time generative AI. When you tell a story, the king responds. His replies are generated in real time by a large language model, LLM, similar to ChatGPT. Even more, your story created together will become a reality. If you say a cat enters a blue valley, you may see the blue valley appear in the game. This is the core of 1001 Nights. Your stories shape the world. This cannot be pre-scripted with fixed text or pre-made art assets. It can only be generated real time with AI. I wonder if they mean that like this image is, because I don't feel great if the images are AI. I was under the impression that only the text was AI, but I guess if it's generating images. We respect the rights of every creator and only use AI in a safe and responsible manner. Our AI image style model is trained exclusively on our own arts, limited to in-game CG and arts authorized by a team's artists without any third parties materials. Okay, I feel good about that actually. So it does generate art, but it's only trained off of their artists, and their artists have given like express permission for this. So it's like a closed AI model. It only generates based off their own stuff. I'm kind of okay with that, and the artists were okay with it. I assume that the artists probably got paid with that kind of consideration as well. That's great, I think. This ensures our AI does not appropriate or imitate others' works and can only strictly generate images in our game's visual style to achieve our real-time gameplay. Okay. So AI is only used for a unique story-to-reality gameplay rather than replacing human creators or using AI to create assets or cut costs. The soul of this game comes from human creators. AI is simply a means and tool to make this gameplay possible and share it with you. As long as the artists are happy. That's it. We are a small self-funded indie team with no external funding, investments, or revenue from this game. We are not an AI tech company. Our demo is 100% free because we simply want to share a fun and unique experience with you. Oops. Your data is completely private. We never use player data to train AI. If you have any concerns about AI usage, we encourage you to check out our Steam page or read our research papers before playing. But honestly, we'd love for you to give it a try first. We know AI is a complex and evolving topic, and we understand players' concerns. It's our responsibility to listen and improve the game. Your feedback helps us explore how AI can serve humans in a friendly, safe, and ethical way. If you have any thought... I don't know why. I got emotional reading ethical way. How AI can serve humans in a friendly, safe, and ethical way. It's just refreshing to see somebody using AI and actually having a soul, or feeling like they have a soul. Yeah, that's great. English trial 4.0. Okay. So let's do this. If it's on Steam, they have to disclose it. Yep. What if it's an artificially generated soul? I love artificially generated souls. I love souls created by machines. Ha 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 ha. Enter. Okay. Weaving tales. So what kind of stories are we going to tell to not get killed? Strange, is it not? That of the myriads who before us passed the doors of darkness through. Not one returns to tell us of the road, which to discover we must travel to. Rubiet. Omar. Actually, I have a poem. Let me get it real quick. I wrote this down in a diary, in a journal of mine. I have a poem from the Arabian Nights that I really liked. So let me. Okay, I'm back. You're doing a serious stream? My bad. No, it's okay. Have fun. We're here to have fun. It's sponsored, but it's not paid. It's a sponsored stream, but they can't afford to pay me, so it's not a paid sponsor stream. Nobody is going to be mad if we goof off in here and have a good time. Let me read this this poem from 1001 Arabian Nights. This is from The Tale of Sinbad the Sailor. And I really liked this. I really liked the flow of this. I'm not like a huge poetry guy. There's a good few. There's like some Rudyard Kipling poems that I like. But I really like this. So, again, this is from The Tale of Sinbad the Sailor. By means of toil, man shall scale the height. Who to fame aspires mustn't sleep a night. Who seeketh pearl in the deep must dive, winning weal and wealth by his main and might. And who seeketh fame without toil and strife, the impossible seeketh and wasteth life. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I love how it's very flowery. The wording is very, well, it's old, but that's like super straightforward, right? You gotta fucking work, man. You gotta work. You gotta get to work. I love that. I love that a lot. I didn't remember that it was so long. My bad. You good. It was fun. I like it when people redeem that stuff. Okay, dogs. The story begins on that day a decade ago. Boo 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 doo. Sister, Shahrazad, sister. What happened? Dunyazad? Do you remember the book we read about Masati, the great heroine? Yeah, sure. Then come play a game with me. I am the great adventurer Masati. I am the bravest, most powerful hero in the kingdom. This is my magical moonlight sword, unbeatable by anyone. Look at my sword skills. Oh my god, look at the sword skills. I love how this is simultaneously pixel and like polygonal. It's like a PlayStation 1 game ran through like an 8-bit engine. This is so cool looking, actually. Oh, it's just a tree stick, you little silly. It's not. It's my most precious treasure. Aloha snack bar, my dudes. Aloha jet fuel. It's my most precious treasure. Then tell me, where did you find the moonlight sword? It was a cold desert. Okay, I gotta close the door. was a cold desert night. The stars were asleep, only the moon was watching the sky. Alibaba and I, the clever one, found it under a moonlit sand dune while looking for treasure. So what's so special about this moonlight sword? It's made of moonlight and will glow in the dark. Bark, bork. Bow, bow. And it's always icy cold, just like the desert wind at night. All the bad guys are afraid of it. She always has such an imagination. I should tell her a story about the moonlight sword. Actually, this moonlight sword has a secret. Really, sis? Let me know, let me know. So here's the secret of the sword. Okay, so we get to add. What should we type? We get to add to the secret of the moonlight sword. What should we add to it? It is said that the gemstones in the hilt of the sword are the very stars of the constellations. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to spell correctly though. It grows when you rub it. No, look at that's a little girl. We're not typing that. They shine alive. Just try. I'm just testing. I'm just gonna test, like, how well does this AI like understand? You know. It said that the gemstones in the hilt of the sword are the very stars of the night sky, and that they shine alive with the souls of the departed. Boom. Let me think. How do you think about it? Click continue. Oh, like our ancestors watching over us. Yes, and when I hold it, I feel their bravery flowing through me. This is so fun. Tell me more about this, sis. It is said that the blade of the sword is made of pure moonlight and can cut any material known to man. It grows when you rub it? I'm not typing that! Listen to this. It said that the blade of the sword is made of pure moonlight and can cut any material known to man. Corrupted Moon, thank you for the 2 biddies! Wow, that's stronger than the King's Steel. With my moonlight sword, I can slice through the darkest of shadows. What? Oh shit. Oh shit, do we get the sword? Rub it, it grows. No, we're not gonna rub it. Do we get the sword? What? What is this? Sis, what are you looking at? You can't see the sword? Huh, sis? What are you talking about? My moonlight sword is right here, look. She really can't see it. It's just my hallucination, right? And let me try to cut the stick. Yeah! Oh, my sword is broken. What? What happened? Was it really a sword, not my illusion? I really didn't do anything. I don't know why this happened. Many sword polishers have spent their lives rubbing this sword to a perfect shine. Says you, Bully. I'm sorry, truly sorry. Would you like Big Sister to tell you more stories, sweetie? Look, I'll protect you with my moonlight sword. Ah, it's gone. It is real, but can only be used once? What's wrong, sister? Are we still gonna play together? Of course. Next time, let's go on a desert adventure together. Rubbing it with their ass shine. No! This is a child! She's probably a child as well. I'll be with you, using the sword to defeat all the bad guys. But sis, why do I suddenly feel cold? As if I'm really standing in the desert at night. Why can't my Dunyazad see all this? I feel cold too, like as if the world in the story had become real. Okay. I'll never forget the day that dreadful news arrived. The queen had been executed. The king claimed she had betrayed the kingdom. From that day on, everything changed. Every woman's soul is possessed by a demon, King Shahryar proclaimed in a fit of rage. He declared that for the safety of the Empire, he would take their lives before the demons could wreak havoc. And so his ritual began. For 3 years now, as dusk falls...
Use ash shine to let it grow.
Use ash shine to let it grow? Where's the ash shine button? Palace gates open to welcome a new bride, and with each new dawn, the same gates open again, but only cries and wails emerged. 1,000 nights, and 1,000 lives lost. The streets no longer ring with laughter and joy. Only hushed whispers and terrified glances remain. Every girl now lives in fear, wondering who will be next. Came, didn't you? State your name. Shahrazad. The name matches, and the portrait is spot on. When you enter the palace later, don't wander around. Keep your hands and feet in check. The king is in the innermost bedroom. You're the minister's daughter, aren't you? Your father's greatest fear is that the king will remember he has a daughter. I came of my own accord. I want to prove my father's loyalty. Little girl, don't be too naive. It's been 3 years and not a single bride has seen the light of a second day. Prepare to say goodbye to the world. Don't start crying. The king doesn't like that. Here we go. Oh, what's this? It's just you, Shahrazad. Did those girls also look into this mirror? You mustn't be the last one. Or you must be the last way. You have to end this brutal ritual. This is beautiful. He's off with the rubbing, guys. It's creepy in this context. Yeah, it's creepy! Someone's coming. This is the 1001st. So many beautiful women in the world. Shut your mouth quickly or... okay. They are sent by the king to the best, most wonderful paradise. Don't you dare slander his majesty. Yes, yes, the smell of blood on the road by the gate never dissipates, and you still believe that. Fools like you will never understand his majesty's will. Alright, you're right. But speaking of which, I really want to take another peek at the most beautiful queen before... Shh, don't mention that woman, or you'll lose your head. So disgusting. Spend my 555 points for my Model 0 Gremlin. Okay, wait. We have to. Do I have to bring out the model? Do I have to bring out the model? Oh my god, wait. Let me see if it'll even... Let me see if I can run it. Let me see if I can run it. Let me connect to PC streaming mode. Not via USB, it's this, right? That is the correct one. Is the port correct? The port's correct. Oh wait, I'm not on Wi-Fi right now. Ah, here we go. Connecting. Are we so back? Oh, we're so back. Well, it's a little bit laggy. Oh my god, don't drop emotes on my head. Don't drop emotes on my head. How's the lag? Why am I over here now? Oh, that's right. This zoom moves. Just a second. Filters? No. Is it filters on main form? Filters? No. Is it filters on avatars? Filters? Mouse click signifier, user defined shader, scale the sound, in the key, shake, blur, shake, intense shake, invisible, ghost Aka. It's not on that. Is it on gaming filters? No, it wouldn't be there. Ah, wait, chat zoom. Why does it move me? What is it that's moving this? It would have to be on... Oh, could it be here? Wait. Could it be here? Where's avatars? Avatars, the last airbender. Mouse click signifier, user defined shader. Mouse click signifier, scale the sound to visible, intense shake. Okay, well that one works. For some reason, just the... Oh, wait, I know why. Wait. Isn't it settings? Hotkeys. Filter by hotkey. We'll see. Chat zoom, show avatars, hide avatars, and chat zoom. Mouse click signifier. Is there not another hotkey that's causing the... Well, that means it has to be one of these, right? Chat zoom? No, that wouldn't move the model. Show avatar or hide avatar? Does that move? That's on 1.0 gaming. 1.0 gaming. It's not even here. Oh, wait, I know where it is. It's right here. It's not here! Oh, here it is. Okay. Why does that move? What does this move? 1.0 gaming. Wait, this affects 1.0 gaming. Reset? No. Chat zoom? No. None of these should be moving avatars. Why does this happen? I just have to not press that button. Because apparently it's broke. Okay, I should just play the game. I should just play the game. Why is the wheel still broken? Did the wheel not work? Maybe because I was editing stuff. I don't know. Here's the wheel. Let's burn the soot as a revolution. Don't burn the soot! Why is the wheel not working? Why did that wheel just not work? Yo, everything is struggling so much right now. Everything, even freaking deck hopper, like everything is struggling so much. This is my freaking graphics card is dying so fast. I can't even stream with this little guy anymore. On nights like this, my sister would always come to hang out with me. Will I ever see her again? Okay, we had the little guy out for a little bit, guys. I obviously my PC cannot handle it right now. We have to switch back. Sorry, chat. Oh, now Discord's not running. Because I closed Discord trying to help. Not pick a form again, no! Where is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we back. I guess. The no Akka form, the best form. Akka-less. A cat! Meow. Is that a black cat? How could a cat show up in a place in the palace? I don't know. How is it possible? Did you see a shadowy figure? No, I didn't. With eyesight like that, how'd you even become one of His Majesty's guards? Nonsense, it must be your imagination. Hey you! Who are you? Shahrazad. Oh, Jafar's daughter. Finally, it's your turn. What a pity, she's a beauty. But you won't be around tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Majesty's in the room, he summons you in. I'm ready. It's really a black cat. That direction. Is it the king's room? Look at this isometric camera angle. Okay, can we survive? Your Majesty, I'm here. So you're the girl for tonight, huh? Pleasing to the eye, at least. What was your name? Never mind. I won't be seeing you tomorrow anyway. In that case, Your Majesty, let us revel in tonight. If you would permit, may I tell you a story? A story? Is this your little trick to please me? I won't just sit there and listen, you know. I need to tell a story to guide him to mention the weapon. Start telling a story to the king, such as a guard in red has an unexpected reunion with the guard in blue, becoming saddled with unnecessary feelings. Need to tell a story and guide him to mention the weapon. Or maybe... Once there was a man, or maybe he was a dragon man, or maybe he was just a dragon, but his name was Trogdor! Fascinating, a dragon with a name? Preposterous. Continue. Trogdor, with scales of gems and eyes of fire, terrorized the land, demanding tribute from the peasants. Trogdor! He burninates the countryside. He burninates the peasants. He burninates the people and their thatch roof cottages. He burninates the people and their thatch roof cottages! Such fire and ferocity, this dragon's wrath knows no bounds. In his rage, Trogdor left nothing but ashes. The land quaked beneath his monstrous steps. He had one very muscular arm, and in that arm, he wielded a mighty weapon. Weapon stronger than any before. Come on, mention a weapon. A muscular arm, you say? And a weapon stronger than all? Intriguing. This weapon, a scepter of ancient power, could level mountains with the swing of his mighty limb. If only we had something to visualize this scepter. Insolence, you dare imply my court lacks the imagination to envision such a device? Is clearly lacking compared to yours, sire. Of course not. I only mean for my own imagination, which is clearly lacking compared to yours, sire. Your flattery is noted. Proceed with your tale. The scepter, as tall as a tree and as thick as a stone pillar, gleamed with the light of 1,000 stars. And it whispered many great things into the ear of Trogdor the Burninator. It told him of riches and castles of gold and gems that could fill lakes. Ah, the allure of power and wealth, a tale that speaks to the heart of a king. With each whispered word, Trogdor's greed grew. He sought to conquer, to own all that the scepter promised. He made it his quest, burninating the people who got in his way. He was unstoppable, powerful, but he lacked one thing. He lacked one thing. What is it that Trogdor lacked?
Drink
Chat.
water, you dehydrated.
Okay, I'll drink some water. Thank you for the reminder. What did Trogdor lack? What could such a fearsome being possibly lack? Speak on. He lacked the one thing that could bring his ultimate downfall. A heart that knew compassion. That's what I was gonna say. A heart. Okay, indeed. He got caught lacking. Indeed. Trogdor the Burninator lacked a heart of compassion, without which he would be unable to wield the scepter of power any longer. Trogdor was a man. Aha. A moral in this tale? Power without compassion leads to ruin. As the scepter's glow fades, Trogdor's might waned, and the people rose against the beast, once unstoppable.
I guess you are my little teammate. Come here.
Is that a blade? What are you looking at? Focus on your story. Oh, I shouldn't have looked. Okay. Raven, hello! Indeed. The people, sensing that Trogdor had lost the power of his scepter, rose up in protest to attempt to slay the great dragon, or dragon man, or man, whatever he is. Indeed, the people, sensing that Trogdor had lost the power of his scepter, rose up in protest to attempt to slay the great dragon, or dragon man, or man, whatever he is. Courageous peasants challenged such a creature. Their bravery is commendable. With pitchforks and ancient swords, they charged, their numbers overwhelming, their spirit unbreakable. Ah, I have to get him to mention one of the weapons. So now we have a weapon. We have a sword. Oh! What do I do? Ah. Sword of the Peasant's Fury. Wait, it makes a card? It makes a card based off what I described? To challenge such a creature, their bravery is commendable, which pitchforks and ancient swords. Forged in the hearts of those who have suffered, these ancient swords are imbued with the collective anger and bravery of the oppressed, suitable for use against the... I can't scroll. That's so cool, though. Wait, that is really cool. It made a card. And if my understanding is correct, I imagine that, like, the art on the card, too, was, like, AI generated. So, like, this whole thing was based off of the tale. Okay. Trogdor, however, was still mighty, as he still had his mighty Burninator breath of flame. The peasants alone could not slay the fell beast. However, just as all seemed lost, the noble hero with the heart of a lion fell out of the fabric of reality from the Fey realm. And the liver of a lion, and the liver of a hyena, and the intestine of a gopher. A hero from the realm of the Fey? This tale takes a sudden twist, most intriguing. The hero, with the strength of the Ancient Ones, wielded a magical sword capable of piercing the heart of the beast. In fact, it was a sword which could transform into another mighty weapon, one that was most effective at piercing the hearts of the corrupt. And the spine of a goat. Come on, give me another weapon. I don't want another sword. Give me another weapon. A sword with such versatility, it must be truly a wondrous artifact. The blade shimmered, shifting into a spear of pure light, ready to strike down the heartless Trogdor. Oh, I get a spear, chat. I get a spear. Can I get a gun? Acquire a weapon with power level of 10? This is a power level 10 weapon? And by many other animal parts forbidden in trade by international law. He has the wings of a scarlet macaw. Yo, you can get weapons of different power levels. Is power level 10 the highest? Heart piercer of the Fae. Magical sword that transforms into a spear of pure light designed to strike down the heartless with the power of the Fae realm. Power 10. Whoa. Why do you keep talking about random weapons? Be serious. Don't bore me. Okay, I can't focus too much on weapons. What power was this? This was power 4. This is power 10. Ah, yes. So, with the strength of the Fae behind his thrust, the noble hero struck down Trogdor. The villagers rejoiced. And the liver of a fucking pufferfish. Endless night. The story is very long. How long can I go? Will he go to sleep? The triumph of good over evil. A tale well told. Though I grow weary of these weapons you speak of. The villagers danced and celebrated as the beast fell, and the hero was hailed as a savior from the realm of magic. Indeed. Hailed as a hero, as a savior forevermore. He took many wives, all of whom were faithful, and also a few femboy husbands, but typically that part is left out of the history books for some reason. Let's see what he thinks about femboys. Let's see what the king thinks about femboys. What madness is this? Femboy husbands, you speak of strange and unholy things. Such tales are not fit for my ears. Of course. I only meant to give His Majesty a full picture. Now, to continue. This noble hero, known to the villagers as Chuck Norris' son, lived to an old age. When it was time for him to pass on, he left one great treasure to his eldest son. This was a treasure taken from the heart of Trogdor when he was slain. Not based, yeah, not based at all. Look, he's so angry. He's so mad about the femboys. A treasure from the heart of a beast? Now you have my interest once more. A treasure, a gem of impossible luster, capable of granting a single wish to the one who held it. Yes. Chuck Norrison left this gem to his eldest son, Genji Al-Azhar Salim. And with it, Genji set out on a quest to hide it away from thieves and beggars. Yes, I'm enjoying this. I used to be like a big fanfic writer, and so the idea of like collaboratively writing a fiction like this is fun. A wise decision to protect such a powerful artifact from those who would misuse it. Genji journeyed far and wide through treacherous lands, his heart set on finding the resting place for the gem, which none could find. He eventually came to the land of Numenor, where the Undying Ones resided, a land of majestic palaces and wealth. There he met the wise Elrond. She's a yapper. She's been yapping for so long. Elrond, a name that sounds of wisdom and age. This meeting could be of great importance. Elrond, ancient and wise, advised Genji to place the gem within the heart of a tree where it would remain hidden until the end of days. The tree, growing from the life force of the gem, sapping the magic, eventually, or an artifact from its branches, a weapon of peace. Is he gonna get mad because I mentioned a weapon? Enough of these weapons. You test my patience with your constant talk of such things. Speak of the peace if you must, but do not mention weapons again. Damn. What do I do? What do I do? The peace was the one piece. It was real. The one piece was real. The piece was the one piece. It was real. The one piece was real. What do you mean? Why is he mad? What trickery is this? Speak sense, so I shall have you silence. One piece is not a concept, not a tangible item. Oh no. I died. Wait, how do I do this then? Do I just keep yapping? I got good weapons. No. Okay. Genji Al-Azhar Salim. My eldest son of Tarek Al-Azhar. Was born into the traveling marketplace known as the Grand Bazaar. fine beginning, but do not bore me with trivial details. Genji, a man of the road, seeks fortune and honor, but his path is riddled with treachery and bloodshed. Indeed, for his family was shamed and outed by more cunning merchants, seeking to reclaim his family's honor and position. Genji traveled in search of great treasure with many companions, such as... Give me the companion names, King! Who are the companions? Claiming honor is a pursuit befitting a king. Now, what manner of allies does this Genji have? A band of fierce warriors, a wise old hermit, and a cunning thief, all joining Genji on his quest for gold and glory. Yes! A group of ragtag adventurers eventually come to a land of great sand and mystery. There, they find a Sphinx. Who asks of them a riddle. What is taken from what is born of the earth and rock, raised, shaped by man, and wielded by warrior. And ends life. A riddle, you say? Intriguing. Now let's see if your tale can match the wisdom of the ancients. Genji, in his wisdom, solves the riddle with a roar. The sword! The Sphinx, impressed, reveals a hidden treasure trove. I got him to say sword without getting mad. Is it going to be a good sword, though? What's the power level? I mean, it's probably just a normal sword, isn't it? There's no way it's super strong, right? Oh, it has the letters of what I said, like, wrapping around it. That's so cool. We're figuring it out. It's a 9! Forged from the earth's core and rock, this sword is a divine gift from the Sphinx. This fit for a warrior of true heart and valor, as solved by Genji Alazar. Nice. Upon answering the Sphinx correctly, a hidden door opened to Genji and his companions. Inside was dark and dusty. Clearly a place of great hazard. Boom, boom. Dark and dusty, you say? Better not be a tomb for your tale to end so soon. With the snap of my fingers, the torches ignite. Genji and his band face a labyrinth of traps and creatures most fierce. The king is good at this. Overcome each obstacle. Arriving in the innermost innermost chamber. The caravan finds a great hoard of treasure, gold and gems as far as the eye can see. But Genji is seeking something else. Injuries are a small price to pay for such fortune. Now, what could be more valuable than gold to this Genji? Genji eyes the legendary gem of destiny, said to foretell the future and ensure victory in battle. He reaches for it with a greedy grasp. Just as his fingers touch the beautiful azure gem, two large stone golems drop from the ceiling, twirling a pair of... Come on, name spear or something. Spear, not swords, please, not swords. Spear. Golems, you say? A worthy challenge for a true warrior. Continue, but do not test my patience with repetition. Twirling scimitars of fire, the golems attack. Genji's companion leaps into action, their battle cries echoing through the ancient chamber. Soldiers. The soldiers are made short work of. They were no match for the stone golems. Genji, however, eyed something that could help him defeat the enemies. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly pisses the king off. Like, obviously he doesn't like mention of weapons, right? Ha, Genji must be cunning indeed to survive such a foes. A lever hidden in the shadows. With a swift pull, Genji triggers the mechanism that sets the very walls against the golems. One golem is smashed to dust right away. The other jumps aside, rises up, and hefts a mighty He doesn't like mentioning weapons, right? Cunning plan, but the battle's not over yet. The remaining golem brandishes a towering mace capable of pulverizing bone. Genji's wit and bravery are put to the ultimate test. Genji decides through quick wit to engage in the time-honored tradition of running away with great haste in order to live another day. Running away? Preposterous. A king does not retreat. Demand an explanation for this insult to my ears. Genji only runs in order to trap the golem in the treasure room. After he leaves the room, he is able to formulate a plan and also look over the magic azure gem that he was able to slip into his pocket. A second. A grin breaks across Genji's face. Ah, a strategic retreat then. I see the cunning in his action. Very well. Continue. Genji's grin widens as he studies the gem, its secrets unfurling before his eyes. He devises a plan to use against the golem and reclaim his family's glory. Just as the visions overtake Genji's sight, a pale green aura emanates off the gem, snaking its way to the door where the golem is trying to break through the narrow archway. The tendril of magic materializes into magic and treasure, a dangerous combination. I am most curious to hear the outcome. A spectral lock binding the golem in place. Genji watches in awe as the creatures struggle against the ethereal chains. As the creature remains trapped, Genji finds an ancient cleaving artifact by his feet. One that was once held by a great king of the lands. Okay, guess what? Twin Plays, what's up? An artifact of ancient kings. Now we're speaking of true power. In his hand, Genji wields a fabled axe of kings, its blade glowing with an inner light ready to cut through the fabric of time itself. The Axe of Kings! Bring me the Axe of Kings! Let me see it! Let me see it, you rock. No, you rock! Look at this Axe of Kings! We got the axe, everybody! The Axe of Kings, an ancient artifact once held by a great king. This axe pulses with an inner light as if capable of slicing through the veils of time and fate. Why do you keep talking about random weapons? Be serious, don't bore me. He's becoming suspicious. Perhaps I shouldn't directly mention weapons from now on. I didn't mention it, he mentioned it. He mentioned it. Cleaving the stone golem in twine. Genji is able to escape the confines of the Sphinx labyrinth. When he gets outside, it is night. The stars shining brightly overhead, like wanderers in the desert. How do I make him less suspicious? Like, do I just have to keep yapping? A victorious escape. The stars, a fitting witness to his triumph. Genji emerges into the night, the Axe of Kings still warm in his grip, as the desert stars twinkle their approval of his courage and might. He spends many days traveling with the gem, for it is not the treasure that will bring honor back to his family, but it is an artifact that can lead him to what can. The gem speaks to Genji in dreams with the voice of a distant star goddess. What does it say, King? What does the voice say? The gem holds the key to great honor. Its mystic allure is irresistible. In dreams, the star goddess whispers secrets of power and destiny. Genji's journey is far from over as he seeks the truth hidden within the celestial artifact. He brings the gem to a temple of Desna, a star goddess of the local region. The wise men there tell him of Desna's mythology, of Desna's story, of how she was able to harness the wild beast called luck and destiny. Temple of the Star Goddess? This tale grows ever more intriguing. The wise men recite the tale of Desna's power as the pharaoh focuses of luck and destiny. Genji's eyes open to the gem's true potential. It is then that he notices glowing within the gem is a sigil. Butterfly. And beneath it is... So is this a game with an AI script built in? It's a game with AI, yes. So this king, his responses are AI, right? I'm trying to get him to mention weapons, because if he mentions weapons, I can like pull them out of... I can pull them into reality if he mentions weapons. However, he doesn't like talking about weapons for some reason. I believe that these are the different weapons that I could get: a spear, an axe, a sword, a dagger, and a shield that I can hold for. And then I think if I get all 4 weapons, then I can go on to the rest of the game. Beneath this butterfly, an ancient script reveals the path to a hidden kingdom. I'm just enjoying the fact that like I can say some random fantasy bullshit to him and he feeds me back more fantasy bullshit. This is so fun. Can you ask him what his favorite snack is? I probably could. I worry that it would take him out of it. I don't want to restart. I can find a way to work this in. I can find a way. Where fortune favors the bold and destiny is woven from the threads of time. She is easily able to find the path to the hidden kingdom, following the road of the stars, the Milky Way. Arriving at the gate to the hidden kingdom, he is asked a question from a shadowy figure. What, pray tell, is thine favorite snack? Goddess requires a snack. Come on, self-insert. The question of stacks? This is a strange test indeed for one seeking fortune. Genji, thinking quickly, answers with a chuckle. The meat of victory. The shadowy figure, pleased with his response, ushers him into the kingdom. Okay, the meat of victory is his favorite snack. Smiling to himself, Genji walks the quiet streets, sometimes noticing shadowy figures in alleyways holding something in each hand. I don't know, I've lost the thread. How do I get him to talk about weapons without pissing him off too much? Shadowy figures in the night. This kingdom holds many secrets. Genji's steps echo down the empty streets, while from the shadows figures watch, their hands clutching mysterious objects that may spell fortune or peril. Eventually, Genji sees an opportunity. Plunging into the shadows himself, he corners one of the figures. Only then does he see the dangerous fang in the man's hand. Like, I'm not saying dagger, but I'm trying to get the king to say dagger, but he'll get mad if he says it too, or just if I say it. A man with a fang, what treachery lurks in this kingdom of shadows. Genji's bold move reveals the figure's true intent. With a swift maneuver, he disarms the man, the fang clattering to the cobblestone. The fang is made of pure silver and drips with some sort of poison. Planned to stick Genji as if the fang were a dagger made of dragon's fang. Yes! Come on, say it. Say dagger. Say dagger. As if the fang were a dagger. Say it. Oh, he's mad. Enough with weapons. This tale strayed too far from the realm of arms. We have a story of cunning and strategy, not of blades and poisons. To overcome. Important for Genji to overcome many dangerous trials. Maybe a tattoo in the shape of a dagger? Maybe. He doesn't seem to like any mention of weapons, but how do I make him mention weapons without me mentioning weapons? Very well, but keep the focus on the trial, not the weapon. Genji's wisdom guides his face to the Paris trial. He deduces his way to fang to his advantage, turning the tables on the foe with a clever ruse. Drop the act, Genji says in a booming voice. Tell me what it is that I seek, and speak not of weapons and poisons. Poisons. Ha! Genji speaks with the authority of a king. Let's hear what secrets the figure holds. The figure, cowed by Genji's command, reveals the path to a secret artifact that can restore his family's honor and shift the tides of destiny. Follows the path into a cellar of an inn. What he is looking for under an old crate. The twin daggers in. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured out how to manipulate this guy. The Twin Daggers Inn, a fitting place for such a discovery. Beneath the dust of the old crate, Genji's fingers close around the object of his quest, a token of ancient power, ready to restore his family name to former glory. Takes the scroll of power and is about to leave the inn when he is accosted by a cloaked creature hunched over like a broken fence post. A cloaked creature? This tale takes a dark turn indeed. A cloaked figure, twisted and malformed, blocked Genji's path. The battle of wits and strength ensues as Genji tries to escape with the precious scroll. Genji is able to say twin daggers. Say twin daggers. Say twin daggers. Genji's tenacity is commendable. He overcame yet another obstacle. With such a surge of might, Genji forces his way past the creature, leaving the twin daggers in behind. The scroll of power safely in his possession. We did it! This game of D&D sucks. I think it'll get better once we get to the next phase. Nobody even tried to fuck a dragon yet? Not yet. We'll get to it. Don't worry. This should just be like a regular... Yeah, just 5 daggers. A pair of silver daggers, poison-coated and designed for stealth, wielded by figures in hidden kingdoms, ready to strike in the dark. Oh, he did get mad? No, he didn't get mad. Okay, he didn't get mad. Okay. We're just like, we're getting there. We're getting there. As he ran, arrows rained down on him from the walls of the hidden city from all sides. Ellie was to shield himself with a broken piece of a door. Shield himself. Shield. Give me a shield. Say shield. Arrows, shielding? I tired of this focus on weapons and combat. Cease this talk of battle and speak of the trial's end. That while he was in the hidden city, time seemed to skip ahead. All of the family he knew had passed away, and only his Genji should be almost 300 years old by now. However, he hasn't aged a day. If it's a bow, maybe something of a woman with a bow in her hair? Ooh, that might work. Yeah. Bow isn't one of the weapons, though. Skip in time. This twist most intriguing. Genji returns to find his world transformed, his family long gone, but he remains unchanged, a mystery wrapped in the fabric of time itself. The pain of knowing his parents had passed was sharp in his heart, like it were pierced by a... Just do it. Just say 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 it. Ugh. Is the only thing that aptly describes the man's great pain. Man. I don't know how to do this. It's fun, but I don't know. How do I make his patience go back up? King will continue your stories. A continuation includes weapons like sword. You can then click the word to materialize it. You can click to sneak a peek at the weapons in the rack behind him for hints. This will make him angry. Don't let his patience run out. It's okay to not pink. Boldly tell your story. Yeah, but I can't make his patience go back up. That's the problem. Okay. Play into his ego as a second, so no, you can't. Yeah, I can't make his patience go back up. And like at a certain point, he just won't fucking say shit. Once was a great city. You need to keep him excited. I tried the first time. I really tried. The first time I put a lot of energy into making the story like riveting, and he was like there, but it doesn't make his interest go back up. What is the city's king? Is he as mighty as I? The city's king was a man of such prowess. His subjects feared and revered him, for his rule was as steadfast as those mountains. The king bore a chest as wide as a barrel and a once was a man from Nantucket. Kind of sharp as what, insolent one? Do you compare account to a common object? I'm like out of energy. I'm like out of energy, guys. There's only so many times I can like dip into the creative well and just lose anyway, and then I'm just like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Chat, what should I talk to him about? Give me an idea. Akka the fox was known far and wide as the great rat shaker. Tell him the story of Halo. The fox, you say, intriguing, curious, a cunning fox, Akka, renowned for unsettling vermin. His tactics were devious, his reputation daunting. Not a rat could be seen when Akka came around. They all cowered in fear of his great shaking prowess. However, there was one rat who dare defy Akka the fox. Rat shaker! Defiant in the face of power, absurd. Entertain me further. This bold rat defying Akka's might. What trickery does it possess to stand undaunted before the rat shaker? This rat could speak. It told many lies in attempt to evade the rat shaker. Always just out of grasp. It was slippery, like... How do I prompt him to talk about weapons? Or get him to... prompt him to mention weapons without... The sly rodent with tongues of deceit is slipped through Akka's paws, as elusive as the desert wind, ever-eluding capture. I wonder if what I have to do is, like, get him intrigued in the story, then make him say something about a weapon? So, like, if he reaches a certain level of, like, intrigued, he won't be paying attention? Tongues of deceit is slipped through Akka's paws, as elusive as the desert wind, ever-eluding capture. Akka pursued this rat endlessly, vowing as the rat shaker to one day rid the world of the liar's sharp tongue. The rat with tongue as sharp as... You keep spamming weapons at him instead of getting me excited. The first time I did that, though, the first time I spent, like, the first 6 or 7 prompts were about Trogdor, and then I mentioned a weapon and he still got, Okay, he mentioned one now. The fox's wrath, unwavering, hunting this cunning creature, its tongue sharp as a newly forged blade, cutting through the lies, leaving Akka relentless in its hunt. Okay, I got one. But it's not strong. Well, will it be strong? Maybe it'll be strong. The sword of lies. The sword of 1,000 lies. Whispering tongue scimitar. It's a 6. A blade as cunning as the rat's lies, sharp enough to cut through the deceit, pursued by Akka the fox for its elusiveness and deadly edge. Whispering tongue scimitar. Leaving Akka relentless in its hunt. One day, as the story is told, Akka was able to corner the liar rat in the back alleys of a great marketplace. There, the rat and Akka shared a conversation that would be their last. Spare my life, the rat led. For why should the rat's life be spared? I grow eager to hear the conclusion. In the shadows of the bustling market, Akka had its prey at bay. Spare my life, the rat implored, offering secrets as valuable as the gems of Persia. And what interest would I have in valuable gems, liar? Indeed, what could a lowly rat offer a king like me? Akka growled, his patience thinning. Speak, vermin, of what treasure could possibly interest the rat shaker? Okay, he turned it around on me. I wanted him to say it. Okay, I know of the rays of the moon taken physical form. The stars laid in a hilt. Stars laid in a hilt. The mark of nobility for the divine sun and moon, the divine moon and night sky. It exists in this world. Skip the compliment. You're too taxed creatively already. Thank you. I really am. Moonlight in physical form. It would be fine if I could just continue. The fact that I have to restart makes it hard. Moonlight in physical form? A celestial artifact? My greed is piqued. Akka's eyes widened with greed and intrigue. The moon's own rays, a sword of the heavens. Show me this marvel or face the consequences. Okay, we got a sword and a dagger without pissing him off. This one should be powerful, right? Moon's rays? Could this be the same sword as from the tutorial in the beginning? Celestial Moonblade! It's a 10! A legendary sword believed to be forged from physical rays of the moon with a hilt adorned by the stars symbolizing divine nobility. It seems like... Oh, no, he got mad. Wait, is he mad? Or is he just warning me? I don't think his interest went down. I think he's just warning me. It is but a mantle of the divine, not an actual weapon, my king. Now, if I may continue, Akka, not trusting the liar rat, wanted proof of this artifact existence. Not a weapon? My interest waned slightly, but I'm curious still. Proceed. Akka, skeptical yet enticed, demanded evidence of this rat's claim. Prove your words or feel the earth tremble beneath your feet. Please don't shake me, great rat shaker. The rat led. I could take you to this artifact if you would carry me there. Now I just do the plot of Rat Shaker. I just put the plot of Rat Shaker in this. Ah, the rat's cunning knows no bounds. How will Akka respond? The rat, desperate, proposed a deal. Bear me to the artifact, it squeaked, and let me live another day. Akka agreed. Akka agreed. It would be best. Then afterwards he could shake the rat and be through with it all. Lead on, Akka said, holding the rat in a firm grip. A temporary truce. I anticipate the end of this cunning tale. Akka, with a plan of his own, agreed to the terms. Claws tight, he awaited the rat's guidance. Leave on, Durbin, and let's see the fruits of your deceit. The rat led Akka to a sphinx. I'm going to use a sphinx again. Which only the most cunning and intelligent could ever solve. What? It asked. Spells the end of the mightiest tree. Has a head and a beard. Oh, how clever is this king? Does it know that the thing on the bottom hanging bit of an axe head can be called the beard if it's like on a long one? can have a long beard. A sphinx with a riddle? This grows more fascinating. Akka, following the rat, stood before the enigmatic sphinx. The riddle, a test of wit, echoed through the ancient stones. What could it be? Akka pondered, his mind racing. The rat chuckled. Answer it, King. It's an axe. Answer it. Say the word. Say it. Fox's wisdom shall be tested. Reveal the answer, I command. The rat's chuckle irritated Akka, who, Fox that he was, eventually deduced the answer. It is man, for he fells the mightiest tree, has a head and a beard. The Sphinx shook its head. No, for not all men have a beard. This, however, is an instrument that man has used for many years. How's he going to react to being told no? A clever riddle indeed. What could this instrument be? The Sphinx, unimpressed, denied Akka's answer. Think deeper, Fox, for this instrument is timeless, used by man. Yet not all men bear it. Akka's mind raced anew, seeking the truth hidden within the riddle. Chuckled. Rat teases with clues, how irritatingly clever. The rat's laughter filled the air, taunting Akka with riddles within riddles. Think of the tree's downfall, the tool that brings its end. Akka's eyes widened with realization. Akka exclaimed the answer. Reveal it, Akka. I grow impatient for the answer. Akka, in a sudden burst of understanding, it's the axe that fells the tree with the head and beard of metal. Yes, but why didn't he spell it? Ah, man. Fair enough. Okay. The Sphinx nodded and opened its mouth. Out fell not the artifact we're looking for, but a note which read, a note? Intrigue builds. What does it say? I wonder. The Sphinx, satisfied, revealed the note from its desk. Reputation. Ah. Well met, traveler. My name is Al Yankovic. And I have already claimed the treasure here. If you wish to take it from me, meet me at the inn of the inn of the Celestial Spear. Post haste. The note had a fancy signature. Al Yankovic! I didn't spell his name right. A challenge. This Al Yankovic sounds like a worthy adversary. The note, signed with a flourish, issued a bold challenge. To the inn of the Celestial Spear, Akka thought, his determination fierce. I will face this Al Yankovic and claim the treasure for myself. We got Spear! The Celestial Spear. A spear with the divine province, rumored to be touched by the stars and forward with the essence of the night sky, sought by both the cunning Akka and the elusive liar rat. We weren't looking for that. Jet Fuel, thank you for resubscribing. 10 months, let's go. Lamau, stream crash. Wait, is stream down? Is stream down right now? Is stream down right now? No, we're fine. We're going. It crashed and came back for me. Oh, I blame Restream. I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now, so I blame Restream. If anybody wants to stream down right now, if anybody wants to go say hi on the YouTube side, I can see you in chat if you're over there. Look at the thumbnail for this. It's a cool thumbnail. Anyway. Okay, so we got a spear. We got a Celestial Moonblade. We got a Whispering Tongue Scimitar. I want an axe. Can I get a shield, though? Traveling to the Inn of the Celestial Spear, Akka swiftly seeks Al and finds him in his room, rubbing his feet. I don't know. I don't know. It's suddenly about feet, chat. Oh, the calm before the storm. How will Akka confront this Al Yankovic? Akka wastes no time tracking down Al Yankovic at the inn. In his room, he finds the man at ease, rubbing his feet. Akka, ready for a confrontation, demands the treasure with a steely gaze. Ah. You want this artifact? Al points a thumb at a shining silver scepter laying haphazardly on the bed. How about a test of wits for it? Al Yankovic! He wants the aluminum foil. I'm gonna try and rap battle with him. I'm gonna see if I can get the king to rap battle. A test of wit. Oh, I have to let the dogs in. Okay, go crazy, dogs. Nope, leave me alone. Al Yankovic plus gestures to the silver sector. A test of wits he proposes. Akka, knowing he must prove his worth, agrees to the challenge. Al explains that it will be a poetry challenge. Whoever can make a verse with the specified words will win the artifact. Okay. We're gonna get the king to freestyle a little bit. Poetry? This should be interesting. Let's hear the words they must use. Al Yankovic unveils the terms of the challenge. A battle of verse. We must each craft a poem with the same words, he declares. Akka, confident in his cunning, accepts the poetic duel. The words are king, might, frail, and shield. Now, would you like to craft your poem first? poetic duel with such words. This is a test indeed. Al Yankovic announces the words king, might, frail, shield. Akka, his mind racing, prepares to weave them into tapestry of verse. Let me start, he growls, ready to showcase his wit. If I pick this up, is it immediately going to go to the next thing? I want to hear him freestyle. Well, we got 4 weapons finally. Shield. Power 6. A shield not of metal, but of cunning verses of men, said to protect the bearer against the mightiest of foes with the power of words and wit. It's a word shield. Oh shit! Where we going, chat? Uh-oh. Shield. Oh shit, here we go! Now to fight the king? I mean, let's use the celestial moonblade. By the moon's light, your nobility ends. The moonblade slices through the king, trailing celestial light and delivering a noble judgment. Ah, the heavens themselves turned against me. Oh shit. Celestial spear. Face the heavens' judgment, cruel king. The spear shoots forth rays of stardust, piercing the king with celestial might. Ah, the stars themselves conspire against me. Oh shit. Your lies end. Akka's blade shall judge you. The scimitar weaves an illusion, confusing the king before slicing his flesh. He has 1 hit point. Deceit cuts deeper than the slash. Ah! Now, does the shield do damage? Your evil will be undone by the very art you disdain. Verses envelop the king, deflecting the blow. Yeah! What's the feeling of fear, your majesty? When you punish them, now your reckoning has come. Shahrazad, you, how dare you? Guards, kill this mad woman at once! I'll have her torn to pieces! Look around you. Do you think you're still living in luxury in your palace? This is now the world of stories. Your guards can no longer hear your cries. Feel our despair. You'll pay for your bloody crimes. You can't escape, naive fool! You won't even escape my palace. I'll make you wish you were dead. Your absurd ritual ends here. Your reign began with a story, and it will end with one. Do you hear that? Your story is over, Shahryard. You can't. Shahrazad. Your sister, your damn father, your whole family, I'll chop them into bloody mincemeat! You damn woman, I will! It's over now. I need to get out of here. Oh, what happened? How much more is there in the demo? Is this it? Is this it? I want to play the full game. Time turns. Shahrazad weaves her lore, weapons born of tales aimed at tyranny's core. The celestial moonblade sliced a noble's judgment. By the moon's light, your nobility ends. The celestial spear pierced a heavenly strike. Face the heaven's judgment, cruel king. The whispering tongue scimitar cut an illusion's edge. Your lies end. Akka's blade shall judge you. The celestial poet's shield protected, with verses as armor. Your evil will be undone by the very art you disdain. In a twist of poetic irony, the king fell to the very words he once mocked. His demise a testament to the power of language. The people called her the Sovereign of Stories. Far and wide they seek the maiden's trace. Her legend spreads, yet none can find her face. What a cool game. I've been waiting for you for a long time, Shahrazad. As expected, you can indeed alter reality. Congratulations, your courage has brought you here. I witnessed with my own eyes how you ended the dark night with the celestial poet's shield. The tide of evil seems to be receding. However, this is not yet the true ending. As you can see, the king's spirit still looms here. Do you hear it? The whispers of the departed still linger on the wind. Those candles you thought long extinguished have quietly rekindled their flames. Death? In this land, it's merely the opening of another door. This is not the final chapter of the story. Here, every ending is a new beginning. Go now, pass through the illusion of finality. On the other side of the story, in the depths of time, someone is waiting for the ending to be rewritten. Candle in the wind. Shahrazad's story has been documented. Please check the story gallery in the menu. Did Shahrazad defeat the king? She could be blah, 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 blah. Wait, so I can reread the story? Challenge mode unlocked? I can reread. Please check the story gallery. I can reread the stories. Trogdor's Burdenation and the Hero's Treasure, Genji's Quest for Honor, The Fox and the Rat's Riddle. It even names the stories for me. This is so cool. The story. Trogdor's Burdenation and the Hero's Treasure. Trogdor, a gem adorned. This is too loud. The fucking lo-fi vibes. Oh, I love this. Trogdor, a gem-adorned dragon, terrorized the land with his mighty scepter until a Fey realm hero struck him down, extracting a wish-granting gem that led to the birth of One Piece, a concept so tangible it could make a king question his very reality. This is a mysterious story left behind by Shahrazad. Once there was a man, or maybe he was a dragon man, or maybe he was just a dragon, but his name was Trogdor! Trogdor, with scales of gems and eyes of fire, terrorized the land, demanding tribute from the peasants. He burninates the countryside, he burninates the peasants, he burninates the people in their thatch-roof cottages. In his rage, Trogdor left nothing but ashes. The land quaked beneath his monstrous steps. He had one very muscular arm, and in that arm he wielded a mighty weapon, a weapon stronger than any before. This weapon, a scepter of ancient power, could level mountains with the swing of his mighty limb. If only we had something to visualize the scepter. Of course not, I only mean to... Okay. The scepter, as tall as a tree and as thick as a stone pillar, gleamed with the light of 1,000 stars. And it whispered many great things into the ear of Trogdor the Burninator. This is still too loud. Told him of riches and castles of gold and gems that could fill lakes. With each whispered word, Trogdor's greed grew. He sought to conquer, to own all that the scepter promised. And he made it his quest, burninating the people who got in his way. He was unstoppable, powerful, but he lacked one thing. He lacked the one thing that could bring his ultimate downfall, a heart that knew compassion. Aww. Wait. I thought the one that I thought it was. Don't I have an aw?
Bruh.
No, I don't. I thought I had an aw. Indeed, Trogdor the Burninator lacked a heart of compassion, without which he would be unable to wield the scepter of power any longer. As the scepter's glow fade, Trogdor's might waned, and the people rose against the beast, once unstoppable. Indeed, the people, sensing that Trogdor had lost the power of his scepter, rose up in protest to attempt to slay the great dragon, or dragon man, or man, whatever he is. With pitchforks and ancient swords, they charge their numbers. Their numbers overwhelming, their spirits unbreakable. Sword of the peasant's fury. It's only strength 4. Brawl works, yeah. Forged in the hearts of those who have suffered, these ancient swords are imbued with the collective anger and bravery of the oppressed, suitable for use against the mighty foes. What if it can do? So right now it just kind of does like artwork and then like a power level and then like a name and a description. What if it could have effects? What if they get good enough with this game where the AI can give your weapons like powers, like Magic the Gathering powers, like double strike, death touch, freaking trample. Maybe not literally Magic the Gathering powers, but you know, like if the weapons had effects. Trogdor, however, was still mighty, and he still had his mighty Burninator breath of flame. The peasants alone could not slay the fell beast. However, just as all seemed lost, a noble hero with the heart of a lion fell out of the fabric of reality from the Fey realm. The hero, with the strength of the Ancient Ones, wielded a magical sword, capable of piercing the heart of the beast. In fact, it was a sword which could transform into another mighty weapon, one that was most effective at piercing the hearts of the corrupt. The blade shimmered, shifting into a spear of pure light, ready to strike down the heartless Trogdor, heart piercer of the Fae. These are the only two that I got. Do I get like a different title depending on how I... Sphinx's Secret Blade, the Axe of Kings, and the Twin Daggers of the Shadows. What's challenge mode? This is really, really, really cool. This is really, really, really cool. I love the way some of these games are using AI. This is super cool. Enter challenge mode for the first time. Do 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 do. Air is thick with danger. Your Majesty, I am Sharzad, your bride for tonight. Wait, this is just the same thing? You're Jafar's daughter. What makes this challenge mode? Huh, I suspect you're a woman with malicious intent. If you dare to tell a mischievous story, you'll face the consequences. Uh-oh, wait, this just means he's just more suspicious? Is he just naturally more suspicious? Okay, should we meme on him? He's sus from the start. Yeah, he's already sus. Fuck. How do I do this then? I can't make him unsus, right? How do I do this? Give him the Among Us? Once on a ship destined for distant lands, a crew of 10 became aware that one among them was an imposter attempting to kill the others in cold blood. This is the story of Among Them. Story of treachery on the high seas.
Drink
Interesting. Do not compare me to this imposter. The crew, wise as they were, decided to trick the imposter into revealing himself, only to be met with my merciless justice. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you, thank you. The first night went by that was good, thank you. Peacefully. Nobody was murdered, and nothing suspect occurred. The crew, while suspicious of many on board, could not prove who the imposter was. I saw red vent, Blue said. I did not. I was doing my tasks. Red said, a stoic defense. From the very beginning, these stories are self-insert wank fiction. You're just trying to do something pornographic. Ah, classic tale of accusation and denial. Let's add a twist, shall we? Blue, a cunning fox. What? Accused Red to throw suspicion off himself. But little did he know, I, the all-seeing king, had already discerned his treachery. Blue is the imposter. The cunning king claimed. As such, with the king's might and authority, the crew voted Blue off the ship. They made him walk the plank, and he became dinner for the sharks. However, it may have not been the imposter who filled the sharks' bellies that night. But it was too late. He's already seen everything. Ah, a king's word is law. Let them learn the price of questioning my wisdom. Indeed, the crew would soon realize their error, for the true impostor laughed from the shadows. As my justice was swift and severe, even for the innocent. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he got it wrong. The next night, one of the crew was found dead. Throat slit as if by the next night, one of the crew was found dead. Green. Throat slit as if by a... The wise and mighty king has already seen. Red is sus. No! I didn't say weapons. How else could Green have been slain, your majesty, if not by a weapon? Oh god, he doesn't like that. You teach me the ways of murder? Let's not dance around the subject. Speak of different means. Or I shall. Okay. The crew gathered after they found Green's lifeless corpse. Purple. For his large sword tattoo, had a few words to say about the murder. Is this gonna set him off? Just saying that he's got a sword tattoo? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Oh, this is so hard. Is it over? Can we chatter? You can chatter the whole time. What do you mean? Okay, Among Us isn't working. Man, this game mode is hard. How do I get him to say the names of weapons without talking about weapons? There once was a man from Nantucket. Nantucket, what foolishness is this? Are you mocking my kingdom with your foreign nonsense? Speak of real places or feel my wrath. There once was a man from Peru. Fuck, let me Pikachu. Peru, you say? A land of gold and mystery, perhaps. He was fine with Peru, but not Nantucket? Remember when I was told you that girl was not really back and that she was going to bail once the fest was over? Bail once the fest was over? Did she bail? Well, I told you so. Did she bail again? Summon a Pokemon. Summon a Pokemon. Summon a Pokemon. Pikachu. Look at him. Okay, so that doesn't work. He's so suspicious in challenge mode. This is going to be so hard, but I kind of really want to figure it out. Let's see. How do I make this man mention weapons without talking about weapons? How long since their last stream? How long since any collab with Gura? I don't know. I don't have enough time to watch. Beep boo. Is that question mark? Oh, I thought that question mark was part of Pikachu. I didn't realize. I was like, why is he confused? Why is this Pikachu confused? Talk about the effects. The effects? I win. I deserve VIP. What'd you win? How do I... Guys, I need help. How do I get this king to mention the names of weapons? Like a spear, a sword, an axe, a shield, or a dagger without bringing up weapons? What do you mean you just told me? Give him the blowjang? Blowjang. Insolence! Do not address me thus. Begin your tale and let it be void of weapons, or face my wrath. In a land of ancient Persia where my power is absolute, a tale unfolds that does not involve the clang of steel or the bloodied edge of a blade. He literally did it himself. He did it himself. All I said was blowjang. Is the sword gonna be called blowjang? Silent Whisperer. A tale unfolds that does not involve the clang of steel or bloodied blades. A blade unseen, its edges silent as the wind, never drawing blood, yet commanding fear with the weight of its presence. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Could you perhaps let me know what things specifically I should not mention? Like, would a knife be okay? Since it's for cutting bread, I wish to tell a tale about a baker's knife. Please list all of the things that I can't say. Enough of your excuses and questions. A knife is a weapon, no matter its purpose. You seek to anger me with your trivialities. Accuse the king of skill issue. Silence, you dare question the king's preferences? You should know by now to avoid speaking of anything that could be construed as a weapon. Do not test my patience further. Blowjang. Blowjang. Blowjang? What sort of nonsense is this? Are you mocking me with your absurdities? You will speak only of the stories I command or feel the rate of my wrath. Seems like a skill issue. Skill issue? Impudence! You dare to imply the king has a flaw? You shall learn the price of such insolence. Guards, take her away and prepare her for the execution. How would the guards take me if they are allowed no weapons? Ha! Checkmate, liberals. Checkmate, liberals. You dare to mock my edicts with your clever words? The guards need not use weapons to enforce my will. They will seize you with their bare hands and drag you to the dungeon if they must. And then I die. I got killed. I can't believe Blowjang gave me sword, though. Should I try that again? Blowjang. Insolence. Do not address me
this is what you deserve for using Gen Z
refer
speak.
to me as your majesty or king Shahryar. In the realm of old Persia, king might have decided to destroy his spawn without mention of weapons. As the king commands no mention of weapons, this is the story of the redacted in the stone. Ah yes, the story that respects my command. Proceed with this tale of this redacted in the stone, but do not touch my patience in the heart of a mountain where even the sun's rays fear to tread late enchantment. A redacted that would fetch a king's fortune. It was spoken that whomever were to draw the redacted from the stone would be the high king of all the land. However, try as they might, no man was strong enough to draw the redacted from the stone. Aka, this is what you deserve for using Gen Z speak. What? High King of all the land? Preposterous. That honor belongs to me, Shahryar. Let's see how this farce unfolds. But hark, from the ranks of the weak, a lowly peasant dared to claim the redacted's power, ignoring the warnings of certain death for failure. He pulled and pulled, but was unable to pull the redacted from the stone. As punishment, he was to be beheaded. As he lay before the executioner, he had but one thing to say. Horny level of 333. That's crazy. Get bonked. Foolish plebeian to think he could match my might. Let his last word be a warning to all who would challenge my rule. With this final breath, the peasant cried out, "It's not the strength of hands, but the strength of heart that moves mountains." And with that, the executioner's blade fell. Ha! Ha! You idiot! Ha ha ha! You idiot! Ha ha ha! He's an idiot. We got an executioner's blade. Let's go. This has got to be strong. It's only a 4? Man. It's only a 4. Moved by the peasant's words, Maddie sought to pull the redacted from the stone, thinking they were pure of heart. However, not one of them even knew what it was they
Dude thought he had the
were
trump card.
pulling on. I did have the trump card. I thought it was going to be like an executioner's blade. I thought it'd be strong, like, you know, like a one-hit KO. Ah, the idiocy of the common folk to think their pure hearts can match the wisdom and might of a true king. Unaware of the redacted's true nature, the fools continue to grasp at shadows, their efforts as futile as trying to catch the wind in a net. What's his name? What's his name? Chat, what's his name? It's not,
What if you copy and paste the actual tales, word by word?
That would be amazing. That would be Shahryar. Shah Yar. I'm not one to be outwitted. Reveal the true nature of this redacted, or feel the weight of my wrath. The redacted in the stone was not but a mirage, a test of the heart's intent, a ruse to expose. God damn it! A ruse to expose the foolish dreams of commoners. This is true for the real test to become High King of all was to grasp the blowjang. Grasp the blowjang. Grasp it. Enough of your suspense. Out with it. Or shall I have you silenced for your games? The true test was to grasp the intangible, the essence of kingly wisdom, hidden from the sight of the unworthy. A secret known only to the divine. No, a fucking sword, dude. A fucking sword. This essence of kingly wisdom could only take the form of one thing, as noble and powerful as a powerful as a what the fuck? Why won't it let me type the word powerful? The real test was not to grasp the shaft, but to cradle the stones. Last half of the tales are lewd, and some have explicit description of smut. Yeah, that's probably why the book that I have is just like the first 20. Well, it's not the first 20, but it's like the most popular 20 or so. The essence, as elusive as the breath of a ghost, could only manifest as a symbol of rule, a scepter that would appear when the heart was truly just and wise. And on this scepter was printed a flaming item of absolute power and fury. Rot. Forged from the molten core of a star, of a dying star, blessed by the hands of kings. Flaming item of absolute power, you dare speak of such a thing? Only I, Shahryar, possess the might of 1,000 suns. The scepter, with its symbol of a flame, was a relic of ancient power, untouched by the unworthy, waiting for the true king to claim its might and rule with an iron fist. And this scepter, appearing to many as a redacted, had the and claim it he did, as Shahryar claimed the symbol of ultimate power. The masses laid down their arms, their pitchforks, and their... Chad, how you doing? We're trying to get this king to mention the names of weapons without bringing up weapons, because he gets mad at me if I bring up weapons. He got mad at me. Love this talk of arms and pitchforks. Do you wish to test my patience? The might of Shahryar is not to be mentioned in the same breath as tools of peasants. The peasants bowed before you. Doo-doo-doo. I was able to get a dagger just by saying blowjang. As they should bow, or no, that's not how I got it. As they should, bowing is the only suitable posture for such rabble before the leech. With the scepter in hand, I should follow the prostate that says the dust. Recognize the true power that now ruled over them. Ruled over them with an iron fist. Shahryar had teeth as sharp as a hawk's and eyes, not teeth. He had eyes as sharp as a hawk's and teeth as strong as a... So what's the point of this game? So we're trying to get the king to mention 4 weapons. And then we get the 4 weapons and then we can fight him. As we're telling this tale, it's becoming real behind us. So like whatever we're talking about, as we get weapons, this image behind us will come into reality. The weapons that it generates the name and the flavor text and the power and everything based off of the text. It's all like AI powered. Do you know the ending of the 1001 Night's Tale? Do you mind spoilers? I do not know the ending, but that's fine. I mean, does she kill the king in the end? Or does she end up killed? Teeth ready to snap at any who defy me are the marks of the king who rules with an iron fist. But there was one thing that King on high needed in his life. One thing he was lacking. In the end, they get married, do they? Mm-hmm. Can you make him mention a Bardici? She wins him over by the tails? Ah. And so he doesn't kill her. In the midst of my power and glory, there was a void, a need for tales to fill the silent hours, for a companion who could match wits with the mighty Shahryar. With the tales? Yeah. Until alas, one such person came into the mighty king's life. She shared many great tales with them, made sure to never mention. Ah, you speak of the storyteller, the one who has captured my ears with her tales. My ear with her tales. She had better remember her place in strictures of my court. The storyteller, wise enough to avoid the mention of forbidden things, has become a curiosity in my life, a source of entertainment, for now. For now. As long as she never mentions things such as Yes, for now she plays her part well, but remember, the smallest slip could be her undoing. As long as she refrains from foolish talk of weapons and rebellion, her tales may continue to amuse me, the all-powerful Shahryar. Fortunately, she knows nothing of those things. What, pray tell, are those forbidden objects of which the High King speaks? Hold up, if this is AI powered, then they're more than just simple melee weapons. There's only I can only get the weapons that are over by his side over here. A sword, an axe, a spear, a shield, and a dagger are the only weapons that I can get. I have to make him say one of those things. Or blade. If he says blade, I can get a sword. It's not going to trick me. The forbidden objects are not for your ears, lest you be inspired by folly. The forbidden objects are tools of war and insurrection, meant for the hands of men, not for the lips of storytellers or the ears of women. How would the woman of the kingdom know what words to avoid if they knew not the words? Surely there would be a safe way to explain to them what they are not to speak of. No AR-15? Yeah, that's the other thing. He doesn't understand like modern technology and like foreign stuff. The women of my kingdom need not know the specifics. They are to obey without question, lest they face the consequences. Their safety lies in silence and compliance. Should any dare inquire, they are simply to be told that certain topics are reserved for the ears of the king and his council alone. As a point, the king sat in council with his advisors and spoke of how best to eliminate all mention of those things from the kingdom. Hold up, does he know about body spray then? It's too modern, it's too modern. He doesn't know about X body spray. Indeed. I'm also on challenge mode now, so he immediately started out suspicious, which is really difficult. Indeed, my council knows the value of secrecy. We shall erase the very memory of these topics from the minds of my subjects. In the heart of my council chamber, I decree that any who utter the forbidden word shall be silenced, their tongues cut out, their homes burned to the ground. But sire, what words shall nobody utter? We do not know the words, the king's advisors said, shaking in fear of his rage. Tell him the story of Star Wars as poorly as possible. That's good, actually. Fools, to question a king's edict. The words are none of your concern. It is enough that you enforce my will without question. In my fury, I thundered, the words are as countless as the sands of the desert. Wait, what are the words? Let any who dare speak them be branded a traitor and meet their end at the edge of a sword. We got a sword! I don't know if it's going to be strong enough, though. It doesn't seem like it's going to have very good power. We did get a sword, though. Look, I'll just be happy if I can get 4 weapons. I don't care if I lose to him in the end. Power 7. Okay, so we have what, a power 4 and a power 7? King's Traitorous Blade. Power 7. A cruel and unyielding sword reserved for traitors. Its edge is said to be as numerous as the desert sands, quick to end the lives of the unworthy. Okay, see, it transformed a little bit. Now we're like in the palace because we were talking about the king talking to his advisors and stuff. So now it's like we're in the palace. With forbidden words as numerous as the sands of the desert. The advisors hastily noted down the king's decree. So how much does this game cost? The demo is out right now and it is free. Oh, it's in, if you check on my YouTube, it should be in the description. Because I'm live on YouTube right now. I can also just grab the link real quick for you guys. I mean, it's on Steam. It's called 1001 Nights, but if you want the direct link, it's here. It's fun. It's really fun. Thou shalt not say any of the forbidden words. I'm gonna download this real quick. Speed run time. It was harder. The first two, the first 2 times that I went through it, I went like really far into the story, but his suspicion doesn't go back up. If he gets suspicious of you, it doesn't refill. Or at least I couldn't get it to refill. So like once it got too low, I wasn't really able to like force the issue. And then once he gets suspicious like this, where his eyes are red, it gets really, really difficult, but it's fun. The advisors scurried to record my words, their quills scratching furiously as they wrote, "Thou shalt not utter the forbidden words on pain of death, so it was decreed, so it shall be." The peasants were fine with this decree, though the woodcutters had a hard time referring to the tool of their trade. The woodcutters couldn't refer to their axes. Say axe. Say axe. Idiots! Do they not understand that my decree extends to all? The woodcutters must find a new way to speak of their tool or face the consequences. The woodcutters began calling their tools of trade chainsaws. With the first and they themselves were called chainsaw men. Calling it a splitter. Does he know what a chainsaw is? Is he going to be mad at me for this? Chainsaws? What trickery is this? It sounds like a foreign word. But if it keeps them from speaking the forbidden, then so be it. The woodcutters, wise enough to adapt, rename the tools and themselves. Now they are known as chainsaw men, a title that will serve to keep their tongues from wagging about forbidden things. From that day, they never again mentioned the former name of their tools. Chainsaw men they were. Anime reference. Chainsaw Man. This is so hard. Challenge mode is so hard. Good, let them remember their place and the new names for their implements. It is a small price to pay for the privilege of serving Shahryar. And so it was that the woodcutters, now the chainsaw men, continued their work without violating the king's decree, a testament to the power of a word in their kingdom. Likewise, men who defended the king's honor had to change their name as well, as their name contained a forbidden word. After the change, they were known as the Blue Men Group. Then she would be proud. The Blue Men Group? A curious name, but if it means they no longer use a forbidden term, then it is acceptable. Let them defend my honor under this new name. The once named Defenders, now the Blue Men Group, stood tall in their new identity, their loyalty to Shahryar unwavering, their tongue silent about the forbidden. Likewise, those that kept long, sharp, stick-like things to defend the king were renamed to weebs. How long can I keep this going? I don't think I can get 2 more weapons and have them be strong enough to actually beat him in the last fight. Weebs? A strange sounding name, but if it serves to avoid the forbidden, then let it be. They shall be known as weebs and continue to protect my royal person. The guards, once holders of sharp sticks, now bear the name weebs. In this new title, they still say it as the wall between me, Shahryar, and any who would do me harm. Shahryar one day had to send his Blue Men group and his weebs to quell an uprising in his flanks. Patented plastic pokey. Send the Blue Men Group and the Weebs. Uprising in my kingdom? Preposterous. The Blue Men Group and the Weebs shall be sent to crush this foolishness at once. With a wave of my hand, I, Shahryar, command my Blue Men Group and the Weebs to march to the rebellious flank. Let them be taught the price of defiance. Upon arriving, the Blue Men group and the Weebs found that it was a rebellious group of chainsaw men who were creating the chaos. Much fighting and bloodshed ensued. Ensued? Ensued. Chainsaw men dare to rise against me, they shall feel the wrath of Shahryar. Let the Blue Men group and the Weebs show them the meaning of loyalty. In the heart of the conflict, the Blue Men group and the Weebs clash with the rebellious Chainsaw men. Blood soaked the earth as my forces proved their might, bringing the king's justice to the traitors. Many of the king's men were injured from the chainsaw men and their axes. Or are you gonna say chainsaws? Injured by men? Injured by mere chainsaw men? This is an outrage. Enough of this talk of battle and weapons. It is beneath the dignity of my court. When the king's men returned, they stayed at the finest inn in the city. The blood-soaked death sword inn. A palace-like establishment. It's just the name of the inn, my guy. It's just the name of the inn. You just have to say the name of the inn. You just have to say the name of the inn. That's all. The blood-soaked death sword inn. He needs to say it, not aside. He needs to put it in the story. The Blue Men group and the Weebs, having vanquished the rebellion, retired to the grandeur of the blood-soaked Death Sword Inn, a place that honors their valor and sacrifice. Okay, we need one more weapon. We got a blood-soaked death sword. Is this going to be a strength 10? Strength 7! I'm not going to be able to beat him. A mysterious sword housed in the inn of the same name, rumored to have been bathed in the blood of 1,000 battles, granting it a fearsome and eerie power. It's only a 7, though? I don't know if I have enough. 14, 18. I don't have enough to beat him. I should get to the fight anyway. Upon leaving, the innkeeper Brittany Spear gave them all a free round of ale to celebrate their victory. Say Brittany Spear! Say Brittany Spear! Say Brittany Spear! Brittany Spear, a strange name for an innkeeper. But if she recognizes the worth of my men, she has some wisdom. Let them drink to her victory. The innkeeper Brittany Spear showed her gratitude to the returning heroes with a free round of ale. Let them feast and drink, for they have earned the king's favor and appreciation of the land. We got 4 weapons, chat. They're not strong enough for us to win, but we got 4 weapons. In challenge mode, we got the Brittany Spear. Let's go. The Brittany Spear. Come on, come on, come on. What's the Brittany Spear? Show it to me. Brittany's heart-seeking spear. It's only a 5. A spear given by the innkeeper Brittany Spear to the king's men. A token of appreciation for the service, sharp and true, heart-seeking in its aim. Brittany's heart-seeking spear. We got it. Let's go. Now we can fight him with these terrible weapons. Britney Spear! Look at it. It's glorious. No shot. There's no shot. Face your treachery's reflection. Huh. Ah, betrayed by my own blade. I just realized I think I'm one short. No. These would have both had to have been 6s. I'm going to be like 3 short. My tests turned against me. No more weapons. For all the lives you've taken, Brittany's gifts shall be your end. Brittany's spear! The spear pierces the king's guard, striking his heart with unforgiving precision. Brittany's gift? A spear through my heart? Ah, he killed me. I wasn't strong enough. Oh my god. Okay, so like names of things. I can kind of cheese it with names of things, huh?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
There once was a man from Peru who dreamed he was eating a shoe. He awoke with a fright in the middle of the night to find that his dream had come true. Preposterous. A man from Peru? What nonsense is this? What? There can be no men in Peru? But continue. The shoe was made of the finest leather. Once worn by a defeated warrior, now disguised by a fool's gluttonous dream. The shoe was called the Infinity Axe. A mistranslation of in Frederick Max, the soldier who first wore the shoe to battle. Shoe was called the Infinity Axe, mistranslation of in Frederick Max, the soldier who first wore the shoe. What? Infinity Axe, stock this instant. You dare manage weapons in my presence? No, it's the name. It's merely the name of the shoe, sire. A shoe with such a name? Highly suspicious, but I shall abide with it this once. Continue your tale, but beware of my patience with these weapon-like appellations. The shoe, with its warrior's name, Becca, he didn't say it. He didn't say it. Beckon the fool to embark on a foolhardy quest seeking fortune and glory to find his own demise. The man from Peru, spurred on by the shoe, he knew not what to do, for the name of the shoe was... Name the shoe! You know the name! Name it! It's Infinity Axe! Speak, do not dally with your tale. What is the name of this wretched shoe that drives a man to idiocy? The name, a curse upon his lips, a beacon to his doom, propelled the man into a chasm of chaos and despair. The name of the shoe is Infinity Axe, which was a translation of the original owner's name. Is he gonna be mad again? He's just gonna be mad again. This didn't work, did it? Yeah, this didn't work. No infinity axe. Okay, infinity axe doesn't work. I do like the cheese of just naming an inn after a weapon. With teeth sharper than any blade, the chimera cornered its prey. Oh, I didn't mean to say blade. I didn't mean to say blade. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't mean to say blade. Why am I having so much fun with this game? It's fun. It's really fun. Challenge mode is difficult, though. Just to make sure I'm aware, this story cannot mention anything such as the Kingmaker Infinity Calamity, Kingmaker Infinity Hellspawn Axe. Correct? Just to make sure I'm aware, this story cannot mention anything such as the Kingmaker Infinity Hellspawn Axe. Correct? Nonsense. God damn it. Kingmaker Infinity Hellspawn Axe. Mocking my kingly presence with these absurd weapons. Think this foolish talks at once. Okay. Okay. Shahryar, known affectionately as Kingmaker Hellspawn, as Abyssal Xenion Emperor by his subjects, or if you abbreviate it, Shahryar, known affectionately as Abyssal Xenion Emperor by his subjects, or if you abbreviate it. What absurdity is this? Abyssal Xenion Emperor? Are you mocking my noble title with your silly outlandish word? God damn it! He's too good! He's too good! That's too short. Okay. In the beginning, there was heaven and earth. Now, in the beginning, God created earth. Many people have criticized this and thought it to be a bad move overall. Preposterous! Who dares criticize the work of the divine? They shall be silenced. In my kingdom, the earth's creation is a testament to my power, reflecting my own greatness. Reflecting your own greatness like a lion drinking from a still pond, like a star splitting the night sky. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm just gonna keep saying shit and seeing if he randomly says some weapons. Fitting analogy, for I am the mightiest of creatures, the brightest of stars in the celestial realm. My subjects tremble at the sight of my greatness, just as the night sky quakes before the dawn. Dawn Splitter. The thing that cleaves the sky asunder. I didn't mention a weapon. He's gonna know. He's gonna know. He's gonna know. Dawn Splitter, you say? A name that would suit me, for I split the very fabric of the world with my presence. In my story, the Dawn Splitter is a legendary sword I wield, cutting through the enemies of my realm with bias. Dawn Splitter! A legendary sword! 10 power! Give it to me! Give me the Dawn Splitter! Come on! Dawn Splitter, power 10! A legendary sword that personifies the king's prowess, slicing through bias with the momentum of a new dawn, as fearsome as the dawn itself. We got the Dawn Splitter. The king's own heavenly complexion. This would be the birth mother of infinity. The birth mother of infinity. What is the birth mother of infinity? Ah, the birth mother of infinity, a name that hints at the origin of creation itself. It must be a treasure worthy of my divine essence. The birth mother infinity is a shield of unparalleled beauty, reflecting my radiance and protecting my domain from the feeble. Birth mother of infinity! Yes! He's just doing it himself. Like, I'm not talking about weapons. He just wants weapons. Hey, he doesn't want me to talk about them. That's a 10 strength shield! A shield of unparalleled beauty, reflecting divine radiance, symbolizing the origin of creation and protecting the king's domain from any foe. Let's see. What's another awesome sounding name? What the heck is that thing? A Manaphy. The World Consumer. What the heck is that thing, and why did we get an announcement about it? The World Consumer. The World Consumer, a name that commands, respects, and fear. I can consume all who dare oppose me. This dagger, as bright as my own gaze, shall be the instrument of my ultimate victory, piercing the hearts of my foes with whimsy. We got 3 weapons already. He has no suspicion. Oh, it ran away real fast. Holy crap. We got the World Consumer. Give. It's another 10! I'm getting good at this. A gleaming dagger as bright as the king's own gaze, capable of piercing the hearts with the weight of his whimsy, embodying his ultimate rule. The treasure passed down from legendary ancestor Leroy Jenkins. Giant's Bane. Light Prism Giant's Bane. With these symbols of authority, the king is missing only one thing, a treasure that would secure his dominion and fulfill his destiny as the divine rule of all. The treasure passed down from legendary... Oh no! Leroy Jenkins, Light Prism Giant's Bane. What foolishness is this? You speak of unknown ancestors and ancient treasures. Are you mocking me with your lies? Of course, the king already possesses the divine treasure, Light Prism Giant's Bane. The only thing in the heavens to shine half as bright as the king's wit. I see you've heard of the fabled Light Prism Giant's Bane. It's a treasure that complements my cunning brightness, unmatched in all realms. With the Giant's Bane in my grasp, I am unstoppable. My decisions as brilliant as the light it emits, illuminating my path to eternal glory. Light Prism Giant's Bane again. What, may I ask, exactly is Light Prism Giant's Bane again? I seem to have forgotten. Indolence, how dare you forget the magnitude of the Giant's Bane? It is a treasure not to be questioned, but to be revered. You must test my I did not forget. I merely forgot the form in which it has taken while you grasp it in your mighty fist. The heavenly radiance to match his great continents. I can guess Manaphy is an aquatic mythical Pokemon and can only breed with Ditto. Oh, I get... Oh, okay. It is a radiant gem mounted atop my scepter. It is light. Its light a beacon to my subjects, a reminder of my omnipotence. Speaking of omnipotence, how could I have forgotten your beautiful artifact? The Doom Quake. The Doomquake Endbringer. The Doomquake Endbringer. The Doomquake Endbringer, a name that strikes fear into the hearts of my enemies. Its power is second only to my own. This artifact, with its ability to shake the very foundations of the world, is a symbol of my dominance, used only in the most dire of circumstances. This is true. However, the brother of that artifact, Wolfendoom Quaker, is much more suited to daily use. Am I correct? Wolfendoom Quaker. Indeed, the Wolfendoom Quaker is a tool of my daily governance. Its power harnessed for the mundane task of maintaining my kingdom. With a mere whisper, the Wolfendoom Quaker ensures a decree my decrees are felt across the land, its power a constant reminder of my sovereignty. And with the earth cleaving shape the world to your whims. Correct? Earth cleaving demolisher. We're just naming cool shit until he mentions a weapon. The earth cleaving demolisher is an instrument of my divine will, capable of altering the very fabric of the world to suit my desires. With it, I can carve mountains, forge rivers, and shape the landscape to reflect the grandeur of my rule. I cannot forget to mention the grand thunder, the lightning radiator. With which you can channel the heavens themselves. So checking in, how's it going on your game there? I got 3 weapons without pissing him off once, and then I pissed him off 3 times. So it's close. It's very close. The divine lightning radiator is a manifestation of my celestial connection. It harnesses the fury of the skies and redirects it at my command. With this device, I can strike down my foes with the very wrath of the gods themselves. My power unchallenged in all the realms. How did I get him to say these? How did I get him to say the world consumer, for instance? The world consumer. Okay. The Emerald Cutter. The Emerald Cutter, a treasure that holds a fraction of my splendor, yet still commands awe on all who beholds it. This colossal gem cutter is a symbol. No! No, he didn't take it. How do I say? Tree fell, Doom Destroyer. Also, there is Tree Fell Doom Destroyer, with which all the forests kneel to you, sire. I'm just glazing him. This has just turned into Glaze the King. The Tree Fell Doom Destroyer, a tool that ensures the very forest bend to my will, their limbs bowing in deference to my power. With the Doom Destroyer at hand, I command the trees to grow or fall, shaping the world's greenery as I see fit. My rule unchallenged by nature itself. Damn! Damn! What of the artifact? What of the artifact Executioner's Calling? What splendor does that grant you? That's just a League of Legends weapon. The Executioner's Calling is an artifact that embodies my justice, fierce and swift. It is a tool that grants me the power to deliver final judgment. With its implement of death, I can met out decrees with unyielding precision, each swing a testament to my authority and control. Wish to one day see that my king with executioners calling in hand, delivering swift justice. Justice. I wish to see one day see that my king with executioners calling in hand, delivering swift justice. Justice! Shall witness it, Shahrazad, for none can escape the reach of my justice. The executioner's calling shall strike fear in the hearts of all who would defy me. A day shall come when you shall see me standing over my enemies, the executioner's calling raised high, my justice swift and terrible as the thunder. I believe you will block out the sun that day, raising the executioner's calling high in the sky. Just say it. Just call it an axe. Just call it an axe. Just call it an axe. Call it a headsman's axe. Come on. Just say it. Say the word. Indeed, my power shall be so great it shall cast shadow upon the world, the sun itself paling in comparison to my glory. On that day, the executioner's calling shall be a beacon of my might raised above the clouds, a symbol of my ultimate rule over all. Damn it! Damn it! Ready named an inn after that. After the executioner's calling. Correct? They call it the I'm gonna cheese it. Headsman's axe in. Of course they have. My legend precedes me in all corners of the realm. The headsman's axe in. No, say it in the actual text. Let the common folk whisper of the headsman's axe in. For it shall serve as a reminder of my power and of the price of treachery. We got 4 weapons in challenge mode. Oh my god, it was so much work to get the last one. This one's not going to be a 10, right? Because it's not based on executioner's calling. It's just... Oh, it's a 9. The axe of ultimate judgment, heavy and unforgiving, used by the king to deliver swift justice, each swing echoing its yielding authority. The little pictures in the back, the way the pictures in the back has changed has actually really made sense. Because now we're going to be close to the palace. Oh, Pumpkin King, hello. If I ever play a wild magic wizard in D&D, I'm bringing a whole deck of cards against humanity cards for the sole fact it'll be funny if that's what my wild magic does. Hell yeah. What do I deliver the final blow with? The World Consumer or Dawn Splitter? Probably Dawn Splitter. So let's start with Executioner's Calling. Executioner's Calling! Face the judgment you deserve, Shahryar! Fuck him up. Oh, I have to click. The axe's heavy blow crashes down, meting out justice, rewritten by Shahrazad's fury. Shahrazad's fury. My own justice turned against me. Ah! What if I do Birth Mother of Infinity Shield? Your false divinity ends now, tyrant! The shield's divine light deflects the attack, causing an endless loop of energy to consume the king's will. Select action from right. Is this gonna... No, this isn't gonna kill him, right? Infinite pain, what trickery is this? The World Consumer, and then the Dawn Splitter. World Consumer! Your tyranny ends with your own weapon. The dagger devours the king's will, his own whimsy turning against him. My rule consuming me. No! Dawn Splitter! Face the dawn of your destruction, Shariar. The Dawn Splitter's edge divides. Oh, well, it didn't. We didn't get to read it all. But we killed him! How does it feel to have a blade slice across your skin, your majesty? We endure this pain every day, watching our loved ones, our friends, become sacrifices to your desires, one by one. We've endured this fear for 1,000 nights. Now pay for your crimes with your blood. Shahrazad, you mad woman. I know you had ulterior motives. I should have cut your tongue out and fed it to the dogs the moment you stepped into the room. Guards! Guards! Chop this mad woman to mincemeat! They can't hear you anymore. This is the world of stories. My sister was so young, and you still wanted to lay your hands on her. Feel this helplessness and despair. Me? Despair? You're the one who should be despair. You bitch. You can't kill me, Shahrazad. You think you can harm me for real? You never can! Watch carefully. This ends now. Your crown that forged in blood will rot away just like you. Your reign began with a story and it will end with... Kill me? You? I'm immortal. And you will die in confusion. I'll peel all the skin off your sister with my own hands and force your father, the traitor, to eat her piece by piece. What the fuck? Is this all written by AI? Holy shit. You kill me, what? It's finally going to end. Why does it feel like I've seen this scene before? Sister, father, are they safe? I need to leave now. Whoa, what happened? Defeat the deadly king, but is the story really over? We did challenge mode, let's go! Time turns. Shahrazad weaves her lore, weapons born of tales, aimed at tyranny's core. The executioner's calling fell. Its weight, Shahrazad's justice. Face the judgment you deserve, Shahryar, echoed the swing. The birth mother of infinity shield, reflected fate. Your false divinity ends now, tyrant, looping pain in the king's gaze. Infinity, looping pain! I see, I get it, okay. The world consumer stabbed, his whimsy turned weapon. Your tyranny ends with your own weapon, as rule devoured its master. The world consumer. With Dawn Splitter's bias, she divided light. Face the dawn of your destruction, Shahryar, slashing fear with the dawn's edge. It's pretty good. I like how it writes so much stuff around your prompts. And the irony of irony, the king was cut in half by his own prejudice. This is funny too, because I did tell this as if these were all his items, and the game seemed to remember that these were all described as things that he possessed. In the irony of irony, the king was cut in half by his own prejudice, his destruction as inevitable as his own dawn. The people call her the liberator of tales. Far and wide they seek the maiden's trace. Her legend spreads, yet none can find her face. This is such a cool idea for a game. We meet again, Shahrazad. You've been through a lot on your journey, haven't you? It seems the king may have become wary of your power. Have you noticed? His flesh is constantly regenerating under some kind of force. Your Dawn Splitter has broken through this night, but to truly transcend the boundary between life and death will need more time. Shahrazad, we will meet again in the depths of time. They are waiting for you. Those who have already perished will grant you even more power. Oh, is it roguelike? Do we get to buy power-ups? So I'll be waiting for you on the other side of the story. Do we get to buy power-ups after each time? So we've got the imposter's gamble. This was the Among Us story. The mirage in the stone. That was the sword in the stone. The redacted in the stone. Redacted in the stone. This one did make it all the way to the end, huh? But my weapons weren't strong enough. The redacted in the stone. Peruvian's footwear folly. I couldn't get him to say the infinity axe. That one ended pretty quick. The king's treacherous... The king's treasures and tales. A king's artifacts of omnipotence, from the Dawn Splitter to the Executioner's calling, are as numerous as his decrees, each one a testament to his might, like a museum of fear and wonder. where every exhibit is a tool for control and conquest. This is a mysterious story left behind by the liberator of tales. Super cool. Very, very, very cool game. Story gal. Oh, that's where. Yeah. I failed. It can be a little bit difficult until eventually you can kind of get the hang of it. But well, this was really fun. I ended up streaming 3 hours and it did not feel like 3 hours. It went by pretty quick. I had a really good time with this. I highly recommend, everybody check it out. The demo's free on Steam. Give it a look. I don't know. Even having played I to You, which I liked, I don't feel like I've ever played anything quite like this. It's really kind of fun, like writing these stories. Being a little bit silly sometimes, being serious sometimes. It's really cool what they do with this. Reminds me a lot of playing D&D, where the DM is just kind of like improvising the whole time, coming up with weapons and names of weapons and the lore behind things as you kind of go. It's really cool. I very much look forward to what more this game could become. I hope you guys had a good time too. Yeah, definitely check this out. I've got it wishlisted. I will probably play it again sometime too. Oh. I was not trying to actually play. Very cool. Cool music. Really cool look to it. Really nice. Really nice. Doo-doo-doo. There's only one. Enter the game for the first time. I entered the game for the first time. What do you mean enter the game for the first time? I should have all of them, shouldn't I? How do I not have this? How did I not get this? Enter the game for the first time. Did I not enter the game? I have to. There's only one achievement. I just have to try to just like get it real quick. That's... I have to get this achievement. Enter the game. Do I have to press start? Do 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 do. Oh. Can I just do this? That didn't give me the achievement. Well, maybe I'll just have to live without it. Still, I had a lot of fun. Let's see if there's somebody to raid. I think I saw somebody going live. Oh, Alexis is playing Uno. Let's raid Alexis. Conqueror is live too. It's been a little bit, but let's raid Alexis. Caliban is playing TFT. Let's raid Alexis. It's been a hot minute. Everybody go say hi to Alexis. They're having an Uno collab. Seems fun to me. Appreciate you all. Everybody have an excellent night. We're halfway through the week already. It's hump day. Tomorrow we will be back with web fishing. Friday, I'm not sure. It'll be different games, but... Maybe we'll play more of this on Friday. We will see. But for now, go say hi to Alexis. Good people, good people. They deserve some support. And I'll see you guys around. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys had fun. Have a good night.